Hello and welcome to the NASCAR Legends series. We are here to start the season out at Daytona, Legacy Daytona, Bumpy Daytona for this one. This is already post-qualifying because I chose not to qualify. We've got ourselves a very strong field in this one, and we are the 11 car. And that gives me the opportunity to not qualify, start pretty close to the back, although there's still higher car numbers that are still going to be behind us. But going to be playing it chill, I think, early on at least. I was unsure whether I wanted to record this one or not. The reason I wanted to do this race is because I might consider trying to finish the best I can in the season points in the Legends this season, and that means I'm gonna have to do as many races as I can to give myself the best chance, and that includes the super speedways. And I went back and forth on whether I was gonna record this or not, because I don't know how thrilling it will be, but really strong field, and I know super speedway racing is popular. So, I don't know, and I figure if I'm going to go for the full season, maybe it'll be nice to have the full season documented. So, I went back and forth, but gonna be probably more of a chill recording overall, since we're going to be doing a lot of riding around. So, hopefully that's okay. Got couple of guys starting on pit road, interestingly enough.
One to go. Next time by, line up on the outside.
I don't know about all that. I don't know if I want to go a lap down in this series, because that could be a huge risk. But I am going to happily put myself near the back and take it easy early on. I expect at least one big wreck, or at least a wreck, even if it's just a couple of guys crashing. And all I really have to do this race is finish around 11th, I guess, with how strong the field is. 4.6k, as you can see on the top right up there. Pretty darn competitive. So I'm going to look to survive, make it to the last bit of the race, and then we'll see what we can do from there. You actually have to save tires a little bit with this car at super speedways. It could help you out a lot. And that makes the super speedways a little bit more engaging for me as somebody who's not too into super speedways and all that. So hopefully we'll still have ourselves a fun one. I don't know whether to expect this thing to go pretty much green all the way, maybe, with such a strong field, or if guys are going to be hyper aggressive and we're going to get a bunch more yellows than usual. Seems like you get one or the other whenever you get the high strength of fields like this.
Okay, time to do your
but
job.
We'll see. 50 laps here in the Legends, NASCAR Legends, here at Bumpy Daytona.
Inside.
See what happens. There are those guys that started down on pit road.
Hold your line. Clear inside.
Your internet's not good enough to do that, Bob.
We already got people upset with each other, I guess.
Still inside.
I'm pitting! I'm pitting! I'm pitting!
Keep high.
I'm just
Clear.
glad I was
You got
watching
people
in my
pitting?
view.
Was there a penalty?
Inside.
That's interesting.
Clear
You got people
inside.
falling to the
Inside.
back.
You're up top, 3 wide.
Why am I 3 wide? I don't want
Still
to be
there.
3
Still
wide.
there. Right side, 2 wide.
Bob, car number
Stay
3
high.
is leading the race.
Trying to take it easy here. I don't want to be 3 wide. Am I
Stay
still 3
high.
wide? I don't know. Spotter really wasn't very clear about that.
Keep
No pun
high.
intended.
Clear.
Alright. They were clear about that clear, though, so now we're clear. Are we clear? Yes, we're clear. So I just want to find myself a nice, easygoing place in line. If people try to pass, I'll let them go. I want to just kind of go a little easier through the corners. I don't know if I necessarily want to go all the way to the back, but I don't want to be too close to the field if these guys are going to be going 3 wide and all that. But I do want to see if I can hold on to the to the lead pack draft, so I don't want to lose the draft or anything either. 8's looking to move forward, it looks like. 2's just going to let it happen.
43,
He's looking like he's got a similar idea as me, that just going to hold a little bit of track position, not push too hard. I mean, we are in P11 right now, right where we're allegedly supposed to finish, so I am in no hurry. 2 will look to the inside of the 8, but nothing happening. We're near the 1 and the 2 car. Highest iRating guys in a very strong field, so you would think they know how to get it done. I'm in good company if I want to get a good finish, you would think. Although, no matter what, super speedway racing, gonna come down to an element of luck, no matter what you do.
Car number 10 is now in the lead.
Kind of just riding back here on the little tail end of that lead pack. They seem like they're racing for track position a little bit more up there, as we're hitting about 215 into the corner. Don't want to get too close behind the 2, get him arrow loose or anything. No reason for that. I'm sure he could handle it, but don't need to be making things harder on anybody for no reason. Kind of got that high line forming up there, it looks like.
The next car is grey. Car number 2.
Too wide on exit. Got a little bit of too wide behind us. I think guys being pretty smart about what they're doing still, for the most part. Really easing into the corner in front of us, but that's probably for the best. The 2 probably going to help us pace ourselves and not kill our right front, so we can maybe move forward later if we want to. Can't make it on fuel. We will have to fuel this thing up even if it goes green. So that could be interesting. Could mean green flag pit stops here at the super speedway. And as is often the case with something like that, we're going to want to come into the pits with as many people as possible and stay in the draft. Which can also make pit entry a bit of a scary proposition, so we'll worry about that when we come to it.
The leader is running 44.
Could be we don't have to deal with it if we do get a yellow at some point. Right now everything's seeming okay. Just enjoying a nice, easygoing 1987 Legends race here at Daytona. Clicking off some laps, enjoying the high speeds. Doesn't have to be anything too stressful, right? We're having ourselves a nice, non-heart palpitation event. Just remember that later whenever I'm watching somebody do a blowover across the finish line as we're 6 wide. But for now, we're just having ourselves a nice Sunday drive. Isn't it lovely? It's this kind of part of the race where I'm always kind of hesitant to do a recording though, because really not much happening. It seems like most guys content to run in a line. We're actually breaking into the corners a little bit because there's so much of a stack up on entry. I don't mind slowing down though, because that means we can protect our tires a little bit for later, so we can make a pass on the low side maybe.
That lap was a 44.
Should we ever start trying to get track position.
Selleck, car number 4, is now leading.
That guy's blinking. Thankfully it's not me blinking. We're usually good for one a race. So far so good though. Seems like most everybody's been able to keep in a pack. We've got a nice line of cars behind us. I'm watching P2 up there really on the spoiler of the leader. That could easily get that guy loose. And then suddenly we've got a nuclear meltdown. So I guess we're going to have to watch out carefully for that. Especially later, the later in a run you get, sometimes that's when stuff starts getting a little weird. 6 is going to put his nose down below us, it looks like. He's on the move. Hopefully he doesn't just run through us.
Butler, car number 10 is now in the
Fueling
lead.
up now should get us to the finish. Car inside.
Go high so he can go
Clear
fast.
inside.
He's looking for track position at the moment.
Car inside.
Alright, the 16's going to be there too.
Keep high. Stay high. Clear.
Suddenly we got guys that want to go. I feel no reason to really do that at the moment still.
Still there, hold your line.
19 looking a little bit squirrely.
Inside.
We got the 5 coming
Still there,
through as
hold your
well.
line.
Things are suddenly looking a little bit
Still
more
there,
racy,
hold your
and
line.
I'm not quite feeling it yet, so we're just going to keep
Clear
going
inside.
at a leisurely pace. Post into the corner. Anybody else looking to get track position? I think we got the 18 coming up as well.
Inside.
That lap time was 45.
Stay high to the car on the low side.
Alright.
Clear.
I don't like the more too wide that we're seeing. Looking like guys are trying harder to make moves, and I think that's when things can start getting bad because we got some laps on the tires now. Suddenly a car won't turn like somebody wants it to, and then you got trouble.
Still there, hold your line.
Let this guy go now.
Clear.
Does the 22 want to get by?
Hey, if Sean and I pit, how many people would come on down with us? Like next time by?
The leader
What do you
did
talk
a
about pitting now?
45.106.
That's very early to pit.
Inside.
I don't think I would want to
Kevin
do
and 3
that.
of us, who else?
Clear inside.
I guess if the whole field win, I would have to, because you have to stay in the draft. I feel like they're playing games, though, maybe trying to get someone to pit. I really do not like what I'm seeing up there. They're all too wide now. But usually I don't do very good at these super speedway races, and I think it's because I race a little bit scared, but it is what it is.
Okay, Colton, the next car is SOX, car number 7.
We're going 215 into the corner in a big metal box. What do you expect me not to be scared? It's a simulator, right? We're supposed to pretend it's real. I don't think I could do it in real life. I'll admit that. Put me in a safe race car, sure, maybe. But people kind of sort of died when they used to do this in the 87. I don't know about that.
Is now Malloy, car number 18.
Those guys were braver than I'll ever be. I will admit that. I don't think that's too much of a bold take.
That's good consistency. Keep it up.
Can't tell if the 22's wanting to pass me or not. I'd prefer to have room behind me in case I need to start hitting the brakes real hard. But if he's willing to chill out, then I am cool with it. It's interesting how close we are on fuel. We can't make it, but we're not that far off. Ooh, there's a guy on the wall up there. Yikes, yikes, yikes.
It looks like we'll need to add 8.5 gallons.
8.5 is what it says we'd need to save. I don't think you would be able to do that, but... Oh boy. They are really starting to look a little bit tighter up there.
Pit window open.
Because the pit window is open now. As for my car, handling feels just fine. We've barely been pushing it. A little bit tighter on exit, but that's always going to happen no matter what you do. These big, heavy cars.
Butler, car number 10, is now in the lead.
We're P17 right now. Still a long way from trying to force our way forward or anything. I don't know when guys will plan to pit. My plan to pit is just pit when they pit. I'm not even going to bother coming up with a strategy because I'm just going to have to react to what other guys do. I'm watching that wad of cars up there, making sure no one gets tight on exit, slaps the wall, and sets off the wreck. That's a common way to see it start.
The leader is running 44.978.
Just making sure that I hold on to the group right now, not let them get too far away. There's enough check up into these corners that I don't think it would be too hard to get caught back up if you lost a little bit, but don't want to lose them. Uh-oh, there they go. Gotta go, in case they don't bring out a yellow.
Caution,
There
yellow
it is,
flag.
okay.
Line up, single
I am
file.
shot.
Pit road is closed right now.
Alright,
Let the pace
so
car
no
by.
green flag pit stops for us today.
Sean, you didn't hear it? Noah said he was pitting this time.
Are they actually pitting? Oh man.
Chicken up for the pace car.
Slow down for the pace car, just barely got out before they passed by.
No fucking way. There's no way it was. Oh, I can't believe you would even say that, Noah.
Past the 22 car.
Right?
Catch the 15 car. Pit road is now open.
That pace car taking its sweet time. It's got to pass pretty much the whole field here. What did I just see? Ooh, that's embarrassing for him because that guy does live streams.
Ow!
He's not going to be able to hide that one.
That's where the friendly goes to the eviscerated the 32 machine in the middle of turns 3 and 4.
Maybe I should stay off the banking so I don't do the same thing. These cars definitely will fall apart on you if you're if you're going slow on the banking.
Nah, you're right about that one, though.
The leader.
You'll see that a lot after wrecks when guys are trying to get going again.
Yeah, I need to bind that as well.
Okay, Colton.
Pit
Fully
box
to the
in
end.
10,
Alright, let's just make sure it's full.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right
Got
here.
going. There we go. I wasn't really trying to have a fast stop anyway. I was looking at my fuel and stuff rather than paying attention to where the pit box was. I wanted to be at the end regardless.
We're done. Get going.
Alright. We will try to get out in front of a couple of guys, though, if we can, in case they have damage.
Be mindful. You
They
only
need
have
to
one
fix
set of
and all
tires
that.
remaining. Line up, single file. Catch up.
I'm sure they'll be able to keep up just fine, though. So we are good on fuel to the end. We took a set of tires. Got one more. And they do matter. They do matter in this series. It's easy to forget. I think it was a pretty clear call to take them right there, though, since we're hoping to go to the end. Only one set left after this, though, so we'll have to keep that in mind. I'm still not going to be in any hurry, though. We're not even halfway through this race. And I feel like after a yellow, guys are more likely to start driving a little bit more aggressively. And that's exactly what we want to stay out of. Again, this is a nice chill race. We're not having any heart arrhythmia.
Blanco is pitting.
Our blood pressures are nice and even.
One to go. Next time by.
Healthy blood pressures. You might hear some people get mad. Those people probably not so calm, but we're going to be calm. Only got a couple guys behind us here, so that's good. I imagine some of them might try to move forward. Like, I think a couple of those guys behind us, they probably have damage, and that's the only reason that they're in the back. They'll probably try to move forward. So I'm not going to worry about fighting that off. We do risk losing the pack starting single file all the way back here. But we've got enough time that I'm not too worried about it. I do think there will be another yellow flag before the end of this thing. At some point we'll worry about getting some track position. But that'll be after we get some green laps, and then maybe our tires will be in a good spot compared to some guys. And then we can take advantage of that, hopefully. But until then, we're just going to be hanging out. Hopefully keeping up to the main pack, or at least as far forward as we can. But we're going to get back going green here with 27 laps to go.
Get ready. Going green.
Hopefully no big checkup here with the single file. Always seems to be difficult here on iRacing for guys to do the single file stuff.
Post car is off. Time to do your job.
They are going up there. We are not. But everything looks good to me. I think we got as good of a jump as you could hope for.
Terry, car number 17.
Should be enough to keep up. At least to the guys in front of us.
Car inside.
As expected, some of these guys in the back looking to go around.
Clear. Car inside.
10, another one of them.
Clear inside.
And there goes the 8.
Stay high.
Looks like all of them trying to go very fast. Fortunately, it looks like we are losing
Car outside.
some of the main pack up ahead. We're gonna overtake this guy. He's hanging back just a little bit too far for my liking.
I need to get out of the
Car
lead.
in front
I need
of
to
us
get the
is
capacity
James,
out of the
car
trial.
number 21.
Holy shit.
Well, Kevin, I took 2 tires. I'm smart, really.
New fastest lap for
That
Brunner,
was your fastest
42.
lap of the
Alright, we'll hang on to the back of this 21 then, I guess. He's a little bit too far back for my liking.
15 just set the fastest lap. 42.35.
But trying to race him right now is only going to get us further back. We're hitting some pretty fast lap times at the moment. I really do not like this gap that we've got between the 21 here and the next group in front.
Okay, Colton, you're halfway home. Your fuel is fine. That lap time was 43.
Might have to get a run here and get around him because I really do not want to lose that next group of guys. They're getting to be about a second up on the 21. That's a little bit too far for me. Really don't want to use the tire either, but we might be fine. I think we might be fine.
Halfway in the race.
Yeah, we're okay. Alright. Worried for no reason. You can catch him from pretty far back in this car, I guess. Some super speedway cars, it does not take much for you to lose the pack, so I'm a little paranoid, but I think we're okay. We're within 4/10 now, so we should be A-okay. We can go to saving some tire now.
Atchison, car number 9, is leading the race.
Lots of side-by-side in front of us. As I said, I expect there to be another yellow. That first one was a pretty small one. Looked like maybe 3-4 cars involved. And those guys are already all the way back up in there, I think. I don't think anybody... Maybe the 16 is the only one that hasn't been able to get back up there. Or maybe didn't want to. They are 3 wide now. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like what I'm seeing. I figured it out. I just don't trust them, man. I know it's possible, obviously. I just don't... I don't trust that everybody's going to hold their line perfectly. I mean, obviously 3 wide is plenty possible at Daytona, but we are iRacers, and they are hooking each other, so there's that. They have survived.
That ice clear.
Going to be keeping a very sharp eye up ahead, watching for anything else that might happen. Like I was watching that near hook very, very closely for obvious reasons. So we can react as soon as possible.
44.60. Brunner, car number 12, is now in the lead.
And we come into 20 to go.
It sucks. neither of us have raced against each other in a while. Do we owe each other any, or can we just call it zero and be done?
2, 5.
We just keep the score.
I mean, I was like -10 at one point. Just trying to figure out if I'm about to get destroyed.
Man, some of those guys are just so close to the wall up there. All it takes is them grabbing that wall for a second, losing momentum, and then the guy behind him grabbing him. It does not take much. We're checking up. I think something was happening. I didn't see what, but they definitely were scrambling on the entry of that corner. There's some 3 wide, that's for sure. Couple spots in the field. They're not going to make it to even 10 to go, I don't think.
We'll put us 4 wide, David.
Bob, car number 3, is now leading.
Yeah, this isn't going to last much longer. I don't think it will. I just don't see it happening. They're racing so hard with so many laps to go.
3 wide in consecutive corner.
Although they're back to 2 wide now. They were 3 wide. They're back to 2 wide. Maybe, maybe they're settling down a little bit. Never feels good when you see somebody entering on the yellow line into the corner, though. That always makes me pause. They're nearly, I think they are 3 wide for the lead up there, or they at least were for a second. Car's getting tighter even for us back here. I know we had to push a little bit harder early in the run because I was worried about losing the pack, but I feel like some of the guys up there probably have been pushing hard from the start. You know that their handling's going to be even worse, and they might be 3 wide.
Brown, car number 1, is now in the lead. That was 44.52.
Some more 3 wide there. They're all in a bunch. Starting to get a little bit closer to the end of this thing. We just hit 15 to go. Everybody's going to know that, though. Everybody on track knows that. So the closer it gets to the end, the more intense they're going to make it. And the more likely we are going to have to dodge something. Ooh, looked like that orange and black car almost got into the wall. He's okay, though.
The leader just did a 44.893.
Hey, Noah, try lifting.
21 right in front of us is on the wall somehow. I don't know how he did that. I need him to not do that, though.
Car outside. Still there.
It's hard to trust a guy that's going to be hitting the wall on his own.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear high.
Car number 3 is leading the race. Okay, Colton, the next car is Alan.
Alright,
Car
gotta
number
keep up.
19.
We're a little bit farther behind than I would like right now because of that. If they wreck, that's not going to matter, but if they don't wreck, we're going to need to be able to move forward. Some more moves going on up there, down entering by the yellow line. Ooh, that's looking real tight. Guy in the wall, I think. Yep. Gonna have to dodge Menards here. Handling's definitely gone away. Could get more and more guys into the wall. I don't know, at what point do I try moving forward? Or even if we would be able to. You wait too long and the caution comes out and you don't get a chance to race again.
Butler, car number 10, is now leading.
I'm going to tend to go at the line. That could be a signal for some guys to go. I'm not so sure I'd be able to move forward even if I wanted to here.
Got 10 laps to go.
Ooh, that's bad.
Caution, yellow flag. They want you in single file. Pit road is closed. Past the 17 car. Low car up high. Past
You guys
the
not
21
knowing what
car.
brakes are.
Past the 17
Holy
car.
cow.
Past the 16 car.
Alright, we survived. Alright, we survived. Tires are hot.
Past the 1 car.
Almost said we survived a little bit too early. So we had to give ourselves a 1x to dodge it, but we did dodge it.
Past the 17 car. Past the 1 car. Past the 16 car.
We had a couple of guys flying past us. I don't know if they got into the wreck or what, but we're going to have to pass them now.
Catch the 14
Alright,
car.
I think we might be slotting in behind the 14, maybe. Who looks broken, considering he's hitting the wall under yellow.
I apologize to those who were involved in turn 1.
Oh my Jesus
I hit
Christ.
the brakes as soon as I turned off of David's nose.
Well, we've got a clean car, unlike
Yeah, what
some
happened? Did you get like a
some
bad bump or something?
individuals.
Yes. Sorry. Yes.
So we will take our clean car to put 4 tires on it. Put all the fuel we can in it.
Does anybody want us to send Tyler O'Neill to their Discord so he can just sing for no reason?
Make sure we get the fuel ready. Want to pack it full.
We'll include a giraffe pick to eat the cap.
And then after this, we're just going to have to go for the rest of the race, because next yellow might even just end it.
The leader, Bennett, is pitting. Watch your speed. You got plenty of fuel.
Pit box in 10. 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Alright, put the fuel in there. 86.92, so we were on that right front pretty good. Be very interesting to see how many guys have to sit in here and fix their cars up.
That's it, go.
See a lot of damage in the pits here.
That's it for tyres. Make them last the rest of the race. They want you in
All
single
right.
file.
19.4. And it took a tear off. We got done quickly.
I think we might be 9th place
Silence for David Brown.
here in the top 10.
If we had enough laps in this race and enough caution laps, this thing's fully repairable.
How much do you have?
When I pitted, it was 15 minutes and like 8 seconds or something.
Yeah, patch her up and get back out there.
Catch start 13, car.
I'm not convinced required
And then
repairs
there's
even
been wrecks
exist
where
anymore.
I've
Every
had
time I
so
get
much damage right
in a
there
wreck,
with
it always just says
someone, like,
20 minutes of
literally touching my,
optional,
left front or right front.
which is weird
Great
to me.
damage model.
Alright, so we're in a good position here to hopefully get ourselves a top 10. We're going to have to be aggressive, which I am not good at. I'm not good at this racing in general. But I'm also not good at being aggressive. So we'll see what happens,
David, let me
but
by, please. Thank you.
I am a
One
little
lap to green.
We'll never forget
nervous. It'll be a 6th lap run to the end, unless we get a yellow, and then it might end under caution depending on how many laps we get done.
I'm actually curious how fast this thing will go because there's nothing flopping on it. So it's going to be slow because it's lost everything, but it might not be that slow.
Hopefully everybody in front of us gets a good jump. Hopefully we get a good jump.
It's going to drive terrible though because I have no back panels on it.
With all those damaged cars, I would not be
It-
surprised if
I
somebody
have
back
no
there
damage and front
self-spun.
damage, and all I have left is front, so I might be alright.
Sometimes these things just get undrivable when they got damage bad enough. Is that a first gear restart here? Surely it's not from back here. Maybe if we were a little farther forward, it would be a first gear start, but I don't think so. Well, we've put ourselves in contention at the end of the race. That was the main goal up until this point. But at some point, you have to roll the dice and see what you get. We made it to the casino,
Get ready, going green.
but will our bets cash out? I guess we'll find out. That's not encouraging. I don't know what that was, but that is not encouraging. Got the single file checkup going on here. We're at the doctor's office.
Time to do your job.
See if we're back in the doctor's office here in a second, I guess.
Keep
The
it
leader
nice and
just
tight.
did a
Please, Colton.
6.05.
Really weird start. Couldn't see a darn thing. The guy behind us did not get a launch at all.
13.
They're pushing each other through the corner up there. Oh, that's looking sketchy. I hope these guys know what they're doing. I hope I can keep up with the pack here.
laps to go.
Oh, they're
Yeah, we
wrecking, they're
reduced
wrecking.
speed.
What was that? 46.64.
Caution, yellow flag. They want you in single file. Closed, pit road is closed.
Cow had to speed up for the guy behind me, but we survive.
Catching up to the pace car.
I think it's over. And stupidly, we're not going to be able to finish ahead of the guy, one of the guys that was in it. But at least we survived, I guess. I assume it's over. Spot are we in?
Pace car in one.
I know we gained a couple from that wreck. One. We gained one from that wreck. That's very dumb. We got retaliation going on up there. I'll take a spot through that. Is this guy gonna hit me under yellow now? What are we doing? You already almost hit me during the wreck. Good lord, you're never safe. I think it's over, unfortunately, unless we get a one-lap shootout, which is just going to be sad. So we're not even going to get up to speed if that happens.
The pit road is now open.
You can see the guys in front of us, they got damage, but they get to stay in front of us. I don't get it. This might be a one-lap shootout. If we get 2 to green here... If we do have a one-lap shootout, I hope these guys go in the pits so they don't just ruin the race for everybody behind them. Okay, so we must be having a one-lap shootout then. 5's going in. The 7 is not. He does not look like he's too spry, but he will be out on track. Yeah, we're going to have a one-lap shootout. That is very dumb. Alright, well... Restart is going to be more important than ever. Will be P7. We know that the 7 going to be way off pace most likely, although these cars are pretty durable. That said, that machine is looking very beat up. Is there anybody else up there that's got damage? I know the 10 was involved in the early wreck, but he looks like he's fine. We might have to employ the first gear restart this time. Yeah, that is faster. I'm gonna need the 13 to get a better jump. He kind of had a poor jump last time. I hope the 7 can at least get going so we can get around him after we get past the start-finish line. I don't know how much pace that thing's gonna have, but if we can at least keep it clean, I think we might be good for top 6, maybe 7 if this 16 is as aggressive as he has been on not braking for things. He's making me nervous even under the yellow flag still, because he's just getting really close.
One lap to green. 2 more. Let's go.
Alright. Well, here comes a one lap shootout to the end. 7, is he implying he's going to stay low for us? That would be cool of him. Nah, he's getting back up in line. Obviously, everything's just fine if he can keep up. Don't know if he can, though. And we're going to need to not miss a beat getting around him. Because if we have to check up, not only are we likely to lose the top 4, we could get swamped by everybody behind us because they don't lift. So we have to get around decisively, which makes me nervous. Why is the 16 going to my inside? Everybody very silent, I guess, in mental preparation for this restart. I'd be okay if everything went smoothly and we didn't have to get run over or anything. Oh shoot, was that somebody in front of us?
Get ready,
No.
going green.
Not sure if he was still in the field or not.
Pace car is off. Last lap. Green flag, green flag.
Couldn't see a darn thing, man. I swear the 13 went early, but
The leader is running 4.709.
Come on, Colton.
Inside.
Push. We can catch this car.
Clear inside.
I gotta go, 13, gotta go.
Inside. Still inside. Stay high.
I don't know why this 13 is so slow, but he's messing with me, man.
Car inside.
Great. Car number 2 is now in the
You're up
lead.
top, 3 wide.
Great.
Getting run over.
Still there.
Holy smokes,
right
man.
Side, 2 wide.
P6. Good race. Well done today.
P6.
There's the flag.
I will
It's
take
over.
that. Let's keep it rolling. Got a whole field charging behind us.
Solid work.
We kept it clean. We got just outside the top 10 as the 11 car. I am happy with that. I will definitely take it. Who got the win? The number 2. He was the guy that started like right in front of us. I told you they would know how to get up there. I took a little bit of a safer approach to make sure we got it to the end. And maybe that's the type of thing that prevents us from getting the win, but it does give us a very, very solid finish. So I'll take that every time in a type of racing that's as volatile as super speedway racing. P6 from 16th after not qualifying. 1X just from avoiding a crash. Oh, this is all messed up because I joined straight from practice, so I can't tell who actually had incidents and who didn't, but I'm happy with being able to keep the car clean, make the mechanics happy, make my team happy. They don't have to spend a bunch of money, and still get a nice finish here to start the season in the 87s. I think that'll be a nice championship point haul for nearly 5,000 strength of field. So we will go and see what caused these wrecks. We'll see our avoidance of said wrecks. I think we had a couple good ones. Oh, is that... what happened there? That looked like netcode, maybe. Oh no, the 8. The 8 turns down into the 10. Yeah, I thought he was clear. Was not. And so the top 3 guys get all mixed up in it. And then he was sideways close enough to the racing surface. That brought out the yellow. No one really got damage out of that, I don't think. Very little, if any. And then whatever happened to the 10 there. An ill-advised shift, maybe. He got more damage from that than in the wreck, I think. But obviously it didn't affect him that bad. I'm pretty sure he finished well, unless he was one of the late crashes. Now he got third. But 12 into the wall hard in front of everybody. That was a scary moment. That's the classic NASCAR legends.
Wyatt says sorry, Sean.
NASCAR legends tight into the outside
No,
wall.
it wasn't on him. It was mostly on me. I tried to fill the gap there, but it just closed.
Ooh, that was close. There was Menards. And they got into the wall.
Too, and I think I agree with Wyatt that he made the block too late, especially for how much of a run you had.
That was kind of the two pushing up into him.
Eviscerated in our Discord because everyone's like, why don't you just go to the bottom? And I tried to fill the middle, but it just got closed up. It's a second decision. I don't think it's at anybody's fault.
A little bit of contact there. Everyone's okay. Oh, interesting. Ooh, boy. Oh, my goodness gracious. That was the big one. All capital letters. So that looks like just a bad push. Yeah, left, you can see he's off center. On the left rear there. And that sends the 6 to the inside where the 1 catches him. And then I knew this was going to be real bad because I knew that these guys were going to slide all the way back up onto the track. So me back here, following at my safe distance. I'm already braking and slowing down for it. This guy nearly takes us out. He very much lucks out, I think. Just goes to the top. I took the more careful approach, slowing it down, going down below. Had to avoid a couple of guys. The 21 flying in much, much later. A lot of guys just really not slowing down for it at all. Just right into it. And then the 22, just innocent bystander. He was doing a great job avoiding it, I think, wasn't he? Oh, he was in it. Oh, yeah, he hit it hard. Never mind. But he was through it, and then the 21, Jennifer Jo Cobbs it right into him. I think it was another one I had to dodge down below. That's a good thumbnail-worthy accident, though. That's something pretty crazy. The 1 continued, by the way. He finished 13th. What is the damage model in this quote-unquote simulator sometimes, man? But that's a major one. That's probably going to be soon the thumbnail, unless somehow the next wreck is even more spectacular. Having to avoid him. I almost wasn't able to avoid the 22 because I got in the grass, and it wasn't turning for me very well. But I don't touch anything. We're all good. So let's watch that back from my perspective one last time. Looking like Matt Kenseth sliding on the entry to the corner. Oh my god. Knew I had to avoid that guy sliding down right here. I saw him coming down. Oh, it's the guy on his lid is who I saw that I needed to dodge. So let's see. Yeah, the 20 right here. He was one of the initial guys caught up into it, and he's upside down. Hold the brakes, 20. G's. Just kidding. Obviously, just kidding. Sliding down on his roof. So that's where I had to take the 1X. I'd rather get some grass in the grill than some metal in the ear. But from that point, once we go down to the grass, avoid the guy sliding down the track. We see the 22 get taken out by the 21 going 10,000 miles an hour. There you saw the car not wanting to react as we're heading through the grass. That was a scary moment. That was the scariest moment of the whole wreck, I think. Because you can see we're hard to the right and it's not turning right, and I'm like, uh-oh. But it does eventually react for us, just enough. And we get through it. So, just, you gotta slow down. That's just kind of the way it is. Half the time you get taken out by somebody behind you because they don't slow down. Thankfully, we were able to not get taken out by guys, though. Also, pro tip, something I did before the race even started. Brake bias 56.4. By default, it was like 50.8 or whatever. Like, you could see a couple of guys. I don't know if having the brake bias higher would have helped them or not, but some guys that get hard on the brakes were braking sideways. Their car was coming around because they slam on the brakes. I like to think maybe that helps a little bit. Let you get on the brakes a little bit harder without worrying about the car spinning around for you. And obviously you're not going to be using the brakes much at Daytona, other than this. But continuing on, here we have pit stops. I guess right after that wreck, everybody getting their stuff fixed. This was the wreck, I guess. This must have been the wreck, yes. That happened to lead to the one-lap shootout. Where did the 7 end up finishing with his broken car? 15th, so he definitely was much slower. I guess I understand why he still got the spot. Like, he never really lost pace, weirdly. Would have been disappointing to finish behind a guy that was in the wreck, though. So here we are. This one wasn't quite as intense, because we were a little bit further behind it, so we were able to slow down. Just nearly almost, we nearly got taken out by the 16. Oops, not that far. How did he almost run into the back of me? He had all day to see that wreck. Gee whiz, man. He proved he could slow down, because he didn't hit me. I guess maybe he gassed it up because he thought this guy was going to slide down the track, and he might have been right. That led to a little bit of a scary moment for us, because I actually had to get on the gas when I saw him approaching. You can see my gas pedal like, oh Jesus, he's coming. Oh Lord, he coming. But this one not nearly as scary, although did have to slow it down pretty good. Same spot on the track, too. We're coming to the end of the race, so you knew it was likely. Slow it down, get around to the bottom, make sure they're done wrecking up there. And we're all good. But to start that wreck was, let's see, I don't know if we looked at how that started yet. Looks like a bump draft in the tri-oval here. Yeah, bad spot for a bump, and it looks like the 15 lifts off in reaction to it and loses a little bit of control, and then they kind of bounce off of each other. I think the biggest hit came from the 13 here. He was close enough that I don't think he really had a reasonable chance to slow down for it. He maybe could have slowed down a little bit more, but I don't think that was going to be possible to completely avoid from where he was. Not sure why we're seeing that. Just broken cars, I guess. Coming up on the one-lap shootout here. Pretty soon. It's really interested in this 14 car for some reason. It might even be broken. Meaning the incidents, not this car. His car is definitely broken. I can see that. And this is coming to the checkered flag for the win. Oh. Interesting. So, 10's got a huge run, and obviously coming to the checkered flag, you kind of have to take it. The middle was open for a second here, and that's what the 10 was aiming for. But the 2, anticipating that, I think, goes to block it. That's just coming to the checkered flag type stuff. The 3, unfortunately, huge hit to the inside wall. He will do cartwheels across the checkered finish line. That was a Clint Boyer-esque type way to finish a Daytona race. We got one car on its roof. Whatever. Larry Mack said that one time. And then we'll see our finish here. We were pretty close to getting another spot or two. That 19 snuck past us at the last second. I felt like we lost a little bit getting stuck behind a 13. Probably should have just tried to go around him. But I felt like I was going to end up like the 16 here, where the inside you're going to have to lift off just a little bit more. And then these guys are going to beat you on the outside, but the 19 ended up being in the best spot right there. We helped the 13 push him a little bit to the line. And the 19 edges us out for the top 5, just barely. But it was a nice clean finish for us. Disregard the the spasming car in the infield right there. Our actual finish was pretty clean. I'll definitely take that. So, alright, that is all there is to see there, I believe, except the 7. He did not make it to the checkered flag. That car might have been undrivable. I mean, no rear spoiler at all, so I'm sure this thing is deathly loose out of this corner right here. Yeah, probably just undrivable. These are guys that know what they're doing, so that's... I mean, that car was going to be impossible to drive, I guess. He will go backward across the start-finish, I guess. And that's all there is to see with that, so we'll look at the race results page now. I'll bring that up for you as quick as I can, so you're not staring at a blank screen for too long. Alright, there we are. Let me make sure you can see it. Yes, sir. Alright, 40 I rating gained. 4675 strength of field. Very good field. And we got a P6 out of it. Over 200 championship points. Excellent start to the season for us. And it looks like most of the guys up front were involved in a couple of things. We know the 10 was involved in that first wreck. I think the 8 was as well. We played the boring route, I guess. Got the 1X from dodging the wreck, but it still got us a very solid finish, and that's what I was hoping for. So mission accomplished there. So you'll see the rest of the field. Wow. Shout out to the 16, the guy I was being a little sassy with for not slowing down. He's the only guy with 0x, so, you know, I'll zip my lips because he knows what he's doing to stay out of the accidents. I was able to do it as well, but obviously just got the 1X from dodging the wreck. He didn't even need to do that, so nicely done to him. And then, of course, the 2, I don't know where he got the 2X, but it was probably nothing. 3 also, only the 2X. And that was, he got a penalty from his slide into pit road. But that is all there is to see for this one, I believe. 40 I rating gained, 200 plus championship points. That is a great day at the track and a great start to our NASCAR Legends season. So, hoping to participate in some more higher strength of field races this season, see what we can do in the NASCAR Legends. And I hope to see you there. And I hope you enjoyed this one as well. I appreciate you. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.